So probably the biggest criticism of the Samsung Galaxy Z Plus is the fingerprint scanner. Now guys, I've owned this phone for 2 full months, been using it every single day, so just want to make a quick update video on it. Now first up, I'm going to discuss other fingerprint scanners on the market, and I'm going to start with the best ones. So the best fingerprint scanners on the market are phones like the Huawei P10 Plus, the HTC U11, the OnePlus 3T. Ones where the fingerprint scanner is right here on the home button, and you just press it like this, and the phone unlocks. Now it's not even a physical button, so you don't technically need to really press down hard on it, but you just need to put your finger on it and it unlocks. So yeah, in my opinion, those are definitely the best. Now they're extremely fast, very accurate as well, and most of all, they're very accessible, very easy to press those buttons. Now previous Galaxy phones had excellent fingerprint scanners as well. So for example, the Galaxy Note 7, the Galaxy 7 Edge, excellent fingerprint scanners on those phones. Now, not quite as good as on the U11 or the Huawei or the OnePlus. You guys see it's located right here on the home button. Although you do have to actually press on it is a button. So not quite as fast, although still extremely accurate, very reliable. And again, in the ideal place. So excellent fingerprint scanner there as well. Also, the iPhone 7 Plus is sort of in the same category as the Samsung Galaxy Note 7, Galaxy 7 Edge. Now the button is technically not a physical home button, although you still do have to press on it. It's 3D touch. So, very solid fingerprint scanner on this as well. Not the fastest, again you do have to press down on it, but still great fingerprint scanner. Now next up we got the Sony Xperia XE Premium. Now for these phones they have the fingerprint scanner right here on the side. And actually, if you're like me, if you're in America, they are deactivated. But you can get the international version, or if you do get the American version, you can get the UK firmware on it. But again, it is located right here on the side. And something I do like about this one is that it's also a power button. So very easy to press it, unlock your phone. And also you can turn off your phone as well. So yeah guys, this is an excellent fingerprint scanner. Now not quite as fast as some of the other phones like the Huawei for example, although still very fast and extremely accurate. Now the one downside of this is if you're using it with your left hand, and obviously it is pretty hard to access it. But I am right-handed, so in my opinion this is an excellent fingerprint scanner as well. But not quite as good as the other ones we just discussed. Alright guys, now personally I'm not a fan of fingerprint scanners on the back, and that's when we start getting towards phones like the LG 6, the Google Pixel XL. So for example I have the LG 6 right here, and the fingerprint scanner is right here on the back. Now this also doubles as a power button. And the good thing about this is you don't actually have to press it, rather you don't have to press down on it, you can just lightly tap your finger on it. So not quite as fast, although very accurate. They do give you a lot of place there for a lot of placement there to place your fingerprint. Now that's something that all these have in common. Very easy to access. Even though this is on the back, even though you do have to pick up your phone like this, still it is a pretty big button. It's it's right in the middle here. It's not right next to the camera like it is on the Galaxy S8. So again guys, definitely not ideal, but still solid fingerprint scanner with this one. Now guys, that brings me to the Galaxy S8 Plus, and for those of you who don't know yet, it is right here on the back. Now let me go ahead and take off the case real quick. So yeah guys, you can see how confusing this is because you do got the camera lens right here, you have the flash, and then you have the fingerprint scanner right here. So very easy to hit the camera button for to hit the camera lens for example. And obviously that creates smudges, so you don't want to do that. So guys, during the first couple weeks that I owned this, in the videos I said that oftentimes I would put in my PIN. And I have noticed that during the past few months, I really don't put in my PIN that much. It's become much more intuitive to press it. Now, a large part of that is because I do have this case right here. And guys, this really makes a huge difference having a case. Just because it's much easier to tell where your fingerprint, to tell where your finger is on the back of the phone when you have this case right here. Because, I can kind of, like, feel right there. I know, okay, I'm on the right side of it. You have this huge ridge right over here. So you're not going to accidentally press, well, at least you're much less likely to accidentally press the camera. I still don't like how the fingerprint scanner overall is still pretty small. So if you look at the LG 6, for example, you're going to notice fingerprint scanner is larger, easier to access that. But, you know, they really don't make it easy for the Galaxy 6 Plus. Now, I would say, guys, in terms of accuracy, it is very accurate, but you do have to get your fingerprint. You do have to get your fingerprint on it pretty good, just because of the size of the fingerprint scanner placement. So, just in terms of my daily use, now, guys, one thing I do not like about having a fingerprint scanner on the back for any phone, including the LG 6, Google Pixel, is that, you know, if you just have your phone right here on the desk, you do have to pick it up. Now, for a lot of other phones, like the OnePlus, or rather the HTC 11, the Huawei P10 Plus, you know, even the old Galaxy Note 7, very easy to access that. But with this, you know, you have to pick up your phone and just do it like that. So overall, I'd say I probably unlock my Galaxy about 100 times a day. And I'd say 99% of the time, it's usually with the fingerprint scanner on the back. Now, sometimes, you know, if I keep pressing on it, missing by a little bit, the phone gets locked up, have to put in my PIN. That's probably about once a day or so. And I'd say it is pretty often when, you know, I'm kind of rushing and might, like I actually did just there, I missed it the first couple times, hit it the third time. But obviously you know, you might be hitting the camera lens in that instance, might be locking your phone up if you do it too many times. So yeah, guys, overall the fingerprint scanner on this definitely better than it was the first couple months I own it. I really don't have to think about it that much, but I will say still a downgrade from all the phones you see here. But I wouldn't let it, you know, discourage you from buying the phone. It's still an excellent phone, so I'd still definitely recommend it. And also, guys, there's a lot of other ways to unlock your phone. So of course you can always do the regular pattern unlock, the pin unlock, things like that. Also, you do have facial recognition, and unique to Samsung phones, you do have this iris scanner on the front that scans your eye. So again, guys, overall, not a great fingerprint scanner by any means, but definitely not a deal breaker. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions.